Hi there! This is Wally, and as you noticed, I did not do the wobblehead thing right off the get-go because it hurts my voice a little bit. I can only imagine what the singers out there go through every day, but it's something that if you really want to see me do the Wally wobblehead, then comment and tell me that you would like to see it. And if I get enough comments, 20 at least, I will go ahead and do it tomorrow. Just so you know, tomorrow I might be broadcasting from McCaffrey's Food Market in Princeton. It's in the Princeton Shopping Center. I'm going to be sampling there for the first time. We start selling the product on the shelf tomorrow there. All three wobbles, the original, the gluten-free, and the vegan, will be available to you guys. So come on over, say hi. So anyway, I might be doing it, live from there. They've got to have a Wi-Fi connection. Apparently you can't do this unless there's a good Wi-Fi connection. It doesn't go through otherwise. So hopefully they do. And anyhow, yesterday I talked a little bit about dietary infrastructure, about how it's difficult to get, how it's tough to find the food that you want. And that is kind of how this whole wobble thing came about. One of the reasons that I formed this company was that I couldn't find the foods that I wanted to eat, ready to be eaten at the grocery store or anywhere for that matter. So just a little bit of history. It starts back 1995. I had finished my freshman year in college, had gotten involved in the whole fraternity thing, and was eating a lot, doing a little bit of beer drinking, maybe a little bit more than a little bit. I came back home after freshman year, and as it turned out, I put on about 30 pounds. So that was the beginning of it. As with most people, you don't do something about a problem until you've got it. So preventative maintenance wasn't an issue right there. It was an after the fact, which one of the things, hopefully, maybe this little broadcast will help you to take a look at your dietary, infrastructure, your internal dietary infrastructure, and then see perhaps, how you can not have to worry about losing weight if you're able to do it, preventatively. Anyhow, so I needed to lose some weight. How do I do it? I started eating, I would make these bowls up with chicken breast, a baked potato, and broccoli. So that was how it started. Back in 1995, I would bring these to my summer job at the time, and would, eat them. And over the course of the summer, I lost 30 pounds. Piece of cake. Actually, it wasn't a piece of cake. There was some food prep involved. There was some time involved. All of that. Another part of how Wobble was formed is that a lot of people do understand that food is difficult to find, the good stuff at least, especially if it's prepared and ready to go. So if you spend the time and do it yourself, more power to you. A lot of times you don't have that amount of time, so the concept, or one of the concepts behind this company was to give you the time back that you lost, or that you would be spending in the kitchen. So anyway, fast forward, getting back to the history of Wobble. Again, McCaffrey's tomorrow. Come say hi. So I finally graduated from college, from TCNJ. I wanted to lose some weight because before I'd gone there, I had spent some time on the beach eating and drinking. So I wound up moved up to Colorado. I got a job and was living it up, having fun, but I needed to lose some weight, so I started into it again. That time I was eating spinach. Right off the get-go, I was just eating spinach separately, and then I would eat chicken a couple hours later. And that was it. And then I started into this stuff called tuna boat, which is a mayonnaise, actually a mustard-based tuna fish macaroni salad. Sounds kind of gross, and it didn't taste all that good. But that's right about when I started to see the results happen again, and I started talking to people at the gym, and they started indicating to take a look at the macronutrient caloric ratio that you're using. 40-40-20 is what most of the bodybuilders do. So I thought I was doing that. In reality, I was doing an even, a 1-to-1-to-1, which is what I'm doing now. The macronutrient caloric ratio, right? So touching back on what we spoke with, or what I was talking about yesterday with the dietary infrastructure, more and more grocery stores and convenience stores, coffee shops are now having more and more healthy food options. But how much do you eat? Right. For example, I was looking online today. There's this new company. It was on in the New York Times, an article that spoke about this new company, which is very similar to this. It's like a customizable, which is one of my websites, customizable. You call in or you go online and you create your bowl with quinoa and all these different things. They have already ones that are pre-made. Though, they're $6.99, which is very affordable in New York City, which is unheard of. This one was saying that it had 22 grams of protein, which is right on line with what it is that I create. They're all between, if you use the sauce, between 26 and 28 grams. Anyhow, the long story short, this had 110 grams of carbs in it. 110. That's a lot. If it's me, I think you might as well just go right for the pint or quart of ice cream with 110 grams of carbs. And that's what can be very misleading, is that people are still not all that sure about what they should be eating. I'm not all that sure either, but I've experienced quite a bit of stuff, both personally and with this new business, and it's kind of an interesting story with regards to how it progressed from this concept back in 1995, where I started making my own foods and saw tremendous results with regards to weight loss. And then after Colorado, I started doing it again, and that's when I first kind of got the spark with the macronutrient caloric ratio, about the ratio from calories, from carbs, proteins, and fats in every meal that you eat. It really works. It takes some time, though. So for those of you that don't have the time and you're close to the Pennington Quality Market, step in there today and pick up a couple. There's the plug for my product. But or tomorrow, if you're in the Princeton area, please stop by. I'll be there from like 11 to 2, giving out samples. And, if you want to see me do the Wally Wobblehead thing, comment that you want to see me do the Wally Wobblehead thing, and I will do it. See, look, I can tell that I get that hair thing. All right. Until tomorrow.